What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and for the longest time, you guys have been asking me to check out scary videos. Make sure to put in the comment section down below the scariest video you think you've ever seen, and I'll react to that mug. I'm gonna be looking through the comments. So if you guys want to watch the original video, the link's gonna be in the description down below. Let go. This shouldn't give me nightmares.
Number 15. A driver in Singapore thinks they have a clear lane ahead when something to the right startles them badly enough to make them lay on their horn. The pale outline of a woman appears to be perfectly balanced on the center divider. While this could just be a person trying to cross a busy road, the driver is convinced that they've seen a ghost. Even if this is a person and not a spirit, I really don't know why they would choose to cross this section of the road. Aside from heavy traffic, there's really nothing but a tall hill on the other side, and no discernible buildings of any kind. Number 14. This video was taken just outside of the notoriously haunted Dover Castle in England. A large dark form slowly walks across an entranceway and soon attracts the attention of a security guard patrolling nearby. The guard walks over to investigate, and the shadow silently passes beneath his feet without detection.
Bro, that's real! These is real! I was hoping they would be fake. I know it's real because I got goosebumps.
Normally, I'd say this could have been some sort of technical malfunction with the CCTV equipment itself, but watching the security guard walk to the exact same spot makes me think otherwise. Number 13. This nanny cam video supposedly originates from somewhere on the deep web. A girl is singing to herself while playing when suddenly she is interrupted by a low growl off screen. She lowers her guard and resumes playing, and that's when something unspeakable happens to her. An impossibly long arm reaches out and snatches the girl with inhuman speed. Her short, terrified scream is interrupted by a sickening crunch. I sincerely hope, for the sake of all humanity, that this video is not real. Number 12. A Facebook...
That is literally the stuff of nightmares. Golly, man, that's not okay.
In Tlalnepantla, Mexico is walking down the street when he discovers a missing section of a wall and takes a look inside.
No! No! No!
The hollow dungeon-like area is filled with what appears to be stacks of caskets. Whether the caskets were filled or not is anyone's guess. But the point is, why would this area be sealed away underneath a highway overpass? Also, why was this section of wall broken? Maybe it broke from the inside by someone trying to free themselves. Who knows what other secrets could be hidden under there? Number 11. A YouTuber named 23rd SAS is messing around with his phone and recording his house. Then the video goes from pretty goofy to terrifying in a matter of seconds.
This is my mommy's room. This is downstairs. Oh my god.
I guess this could be fake and the shadow is just one of his friends, but as many people in the comments section have pointed out, there's something about his reaction that seems realistic.
Oh my god.
Number 10. Two friends are...
Damn that. You can have the house. It's all you. No. Damn the rent. Damn whoever here. I'm out.
A discussion in a car late one night when something unusual and alarming makes them give pause.
Okay, that's a bit scary.
Yeah.
That's a bit scary.
That is very scary.
That's
Alright.
Sitting motionless in the middle of the road is what appears to be a pale, almost translucent child, silently regarding them with a blank, featureless face. The two friends ask no questions and immediately get away from the scene before anything else can happen. They weren't sure what to make of this child at the time, but they later suspect that it was in fact an unfriendly spirit waiting for them. If this is not a paranormal encounter, then I think this child was perhaps being used as a distraction for a highway ambush, so it's a good thing they got out of there instead of leaving their car to investigate. Let me know what you would have done in this situation.
I'd have sped up. Speed bump! You know what I'm saying?
Number 9. One day, a lot of people in Cornwall, Australia, all saw the exact same UFO and live streamed it on social media. The grayish UFO seemed to dematerialize and reappear before their very eyes.
What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Was it Independence Day? Oh my God, it's real!
All 3 of those videos were posted within 10 minutes of each other by people.
It's not fake! Oh, I wish it was!
People who had never met before. The next day, the strange UFO was back for its second appearance. These videos were taken on July 17th and July 18th of 2017. The shimmering UFO has not been reported since. Number 8. This video of an airplane cabin was taken by the supervisor of a Mexican airline called Aeromexico. I'm not sure why he was called on board to investigate, but he seems to move slowly and use caution. He's steadily creeping down the aisle when something grabs his attention from behind. His flashlight beam focuses on the far end of the plane. He thinks that he's all alone, but then something proves him absolutely wrong.
No! No! No. Alright, man, if I had a pistol on me, I'd unloaded every shot into whatever that was. Nah, I don't care if it's a person. Yeah, it's a prank. You just got pranked. Blah blah blocka blocka blocka. I'm Waka Flocka in that one. Waka Flocka Flock. No.
A solid figure without a face leans into the doorway and silently observes him. The supervisor takes off before we get a chance to see what it was. If this is real, then I'm curious as to how this mysterious creature managed to get off this plane.
It's a chupacabra. Mexican, I don't.
Number 7. A motorcyclist named Motor 2 Wrist is biking through India when he misses his turn and gets lost. Now it's threatening to rain and his bike's narrow high beams are his only source of light. Motor to Wrist is already close to losing his composure when he sees something that pushes him completely over the edge. Some stranger rushes at him from the side of the road. Keep in mind that it's 10 at night and there's apparently no villages around for miles. The pedestrian would have to be out of their mind to travel down a dark road in bad weather without so much as a flashlight to guide their way. Moto to Wrist is positive that he's seen a ghost and quickly speeds off, though it might have been someone in distress. We'll never know what the situation was for sure, but I'd like to get your opinion nonetheless.
No new friends. No new friends. Drake said it best. You know what I mean? Whatever you got into that's got you in that situation, why would I want the same thing for me? You know what I'm saying?
Number 6. A YouTuber named Dylan HD decides to explore an abandoned house with some friends. The home still has some furnishings, including a wall full of creepy paintings of children. The far end of the house is completely dark, and they are hesitant to explore this section. Finally, one of them bravely goes into the darkened corner and comes back shaken. He announces someone is looking at them through the window. Pay attention to the thin beam of light behind him during this clip, because that's the window he's referring to.
So someone was at the window.
Act.
Someone was at the window.
Was.
It's gone really bright. Is the window broke?
No, it's the same.
Oh!
The thin beam of light silently extinguishes as the window is closed by whoever was on the other side. It's important to note that all three friends were close together when this happened. One could be seen on tape, the second was holding the camera, and the third could be heard directly to their right. The trio runs screaming out of the house and never looks back. Number 5. Ouija is taking the 24-hour challenge in a haunted house that burned down 10 years ago, claiming the lives of an entire family inside. All throughout the night they feel nervous and on edge, as if they're being watched by something that does not appreciate their presence at all.
No, I heard something in there.
Despite feeling persistently watched, the two friends manage to fall asleep for a while. Then this YouTuber is suddenly awakened by his friend, who claims to have heard something.
He was asleep, bro. I just heard a massive bang, so I'm gonna see what it is.
Ouija looks really tired and worn down during this scene, which makes me think it could be real. They're checking out the room where the noise was coming from, when suddenly they feel like they're being watched again.
What the was that? Alex?
It could be the camera lighting, but I feel like I definitely see a shadowy figure retract into the doorway as soon as they turn around. Watch this part again in slow motion and tell me if you see any strange fluttering movements in the doorway. The cameraman bravely goes into the room where the shadow last retreated and finds a very tiny unnatural doorway leading to who knows where. At this point they've seen enough and quickly exit without completing the challenge or finding out where the narrow entrance goes. Number 4.
I would have
A
left that too.
YouTuber named Jerry Wells and a housemate sit across from each other while playing with a Ouija board.
Stupid.
Apparently, they have been experiencing strange paranormal disturbances around the home for some
Which makes it so much dumber that you have a Ouija board now. Okay.
time, and now they're turning to the Ouija board for answers.
We're going to try to find out what's in this house. I don't know how else to try to contact it. We've got to find out what it wants. I'm going to see if I can get it to leave us alone.
Look closely and you can see the board quivering unnaturally as they speak.
Or tell us what you want. What it'll take to leave me and my family and our home alone. And never return. We're tired of this. Just tell us what you want.
Jerry Wells asks what it wants, and BLOOD is the reply, followed by a metaphysical reaction.
What do you mean blood? What do you want? Come on now.
Oh my God, Tommy!
Son of a...
Oh shit!
If this is fake, then I have no idea how they did this. You can clearly see underneath the table the entire time, so it's not magnets, and I don't see a string either. If you don't believe this is paranormal, then let me know how they managed to make the board shake and jump straight into the air. Number 3. Here's a strange dashcam video from Malaysia that will leave you scratching your head. These motorists are on a dark road when they pass by a woman in a pink shirt once, and then again, a little farther up the road, and a third time, at which point they are noticeably alarmed and speed away, only to run straight into her a fourth and final time. Watch the full video and you'll see that they are not driving in a circle. Even if they were driving in a circle, there's no way they could have completed a full lap in the short time it takes for the woman to appear again. Perhaps what's most unsettling about this is how each time the woman's back is turned to them, never once seeing her face. Number 2. This home video.
Man, I shouldn't have watched this video, man. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I ain't.
Looks like it was taken sometime during the 1990s. A child is sitting in a high chair, happily learning about the different names for various parts of the body when something briefly interrupts the innocent lesson.
This is my elbow.
Where is...
Where's the ghost?
Ghost? He's gone.
The child tracks an invisible object with an exaggerated head motion. Then he mumbles about a ghost. It's hard to tell what he says, but I think he might have said "there's the ghost" or something along those lines, almost as if he's been at it before and has been expecting to see it again for some time. The child thinks for a bit and then says something else that's really weird.
Gotta kill him?
Yeah.
It almost sounds like he's asking if his dad got the ghost or something like that. It's hard to tell what he says here, so give me your best guess. Maybe together we can figure out the surrounding circumstances behind this video. Anyway, things go back to normal for a bit, and it looks like the paranormal encounter is over. But then he makes a really confused face and looks around again, saying something else that's completely indecipherable. Even if we were to know the identity of the child in this video, I doubt they would remember anything of use. All we have to go by is this puzzling piece of paranormal evidence exploring two mysterious schools standing next to each other. They were both built around World War II and have been abandoned for a long time. Everything starts out normal until Blurry Faces is exploring an upstairs room full of classroom furniture. After that, something seems to be stalking them at every turn. The strange banging noises only grow louder and more persistent as time wears on. I will give them credit for being courageous and sticking around for so long.
No.
This is the event that finally makes them lose their composure and scramble. This time, Blurry Faces bravely tests the weight of the door himself and finds that it's way too heavy to swing open with such ease. You can tell he is putting a lot more effort into opening and closing the door than whatever just opened it moments earlier. Tell me what's written in Spanish across the door and if it has any significance to what could be possibly lurking inside.
That was one of the scariest things I've ever seen. This ruined my life when I first saw it. Like the first 5 times I saw this jump scare, I couldn't handle it. I've seen this like 20 to 30 times already, so I'm good now. But this is the scariest thing in the world. Fuck. Oh shit. I forgot I had my nunchucks on. Nunchucks aren't clothing. Well, they are today. What it is, guys, it's your boy BlastphamousHD. Okay, so look, if you are any type of comedian, the first person you gotta laugh at is your damn self. And that's what we're here to do today. I just uploaded a video on my gaming channel, link in the description down below. It was a video that one of my subscribers made for me like a year and some change ago that I re-edited up and added some stuff in. The way that I edit now has gotten so efficient that I haven't even seen hardly any of this video. You know what I mean? Y'all already know I'm jumpy as all living shit. That's one of the side effects that comes from living where I grew up at. Let go.
Hey, you better keep your eye on your 6. Watch your 6 out this. Oh, damn it.
I forgot how I hit my hand, but I remember it hurting like crap.
Oh, I'm so, oh God, I don't know, oh God. Scurry. Man. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's it. But I don't.
Oh no, man, no, bruh. Oh, my. So a lot of you guys might not know this, but I have extreme aquaphobia. I still shower, bathe. Hell, I'll even go to pools. Like if I can't see the bottom of the body of water I'm in, I lose it.
Deep bodies of water like this. Okay, let's see what we got. My nigga!
What's really funny is I 100% know what happens in this, and I almost scared the crap out of myself just now.
Why the f am I crying so hard? Is there a jump? God damn it!
Okay, so luckily enough, I kind of do remember where the jump scares are. So it's not as bad as it usually is.
What's that?
I don't remember this one.
What's she covering her face for? Don't do it.
I exit the laundry room, get halfway.
I wasn't even looking at my face cam. What did I do when it happened?
What's she covering her face for? Don't do it.
I exit the laundry room, get halfway through the basement, and I hear a loud cackle. Imagine a sound people make when they imitate a witch. Take that and imagine the witch had been smoking for 50 years, making her voice deeper and hoarser.
No!
Okay, that crap was scary as hell. I knew it was coming, and it still messed me up. I don't do Grudge. Anybody who don't know, bro, Grudge is literally the scariest thing in the world to me. I just don't do it. I remember this game.
Man, this shit look like a bad acid trip.
Bruh. I don't know why, but for some reason watching me watch scary stuff is a lot less scary than me actually watching the scary stuff. Makes no sense.
I can't, man. Okay. Something gonna be behind me. Oh, shit! It's the happiest music in the worst of times that scares us. Oh, shit! Oh! Oh my God!
Black people reflexes! Bruh, I literally used to dive, yo. I gotta see that again. I literally dove. Bruh, look at that. Hands straight up in the air, bruh. What was I doing? I just don't know why. Look at that. Safety dive. What am I diving?
Man. Ah, shit! God!
That is still the scariest jump scare in the world to me. I can't even do it. Still can't do it.
Damn it! Oh, nigga! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! My niggas, I think I broke my PS4 controller, bruh. Move, bitch. Get out the way. See, that shit hella worked. Okay, we're gonna go into this. Oh God, he's here. I didn't move. Swear to God, I did not move.
That crap happened all the time. You ain't gotta move. This one's not scary. Bruh, this was hilarious, bro.
Oh, okay, we gonna get on. We gonna
Randy's so freaking funny. Randy is so funny, dude.
I'll never let go.
He didn't even react. Look, he didn't even move. He's not scared. He's not even a little bit scared.
Man, I swear to God, bro. You, man.
Randy ain't shit. Randy ain't never been shit.
Oh, just do it, man. Just take me. I'm gonna drown myself. I don't give a f. Oh, this is bad. Oh.
This jump scare is only scary if I'm playing the game. Watching this does nothing to me at all. God, jeez.
We're okay, that's it. Oh, nigga, no, I'm done. I can't do this. Nigga, was that my cats? Nigga, that shit sounded like my cats. I can't do this. I can't do this. No.
See, look, you hear me trying to convince myself not to finish watching it? I can't do this. I'm not doing this. I'm done. I'm not doing it. Bruh, I used to do that all the time. Bruh.
Shit.
What was I fighting? What was I fighting? Oh, no. I remember this. This ain't funny. This ain't cool, bruh. This ain't cool.
No. What's this bitch?
I ran like a little bee hatch. Bruh. I tried to take the headphones with me. Look at it.
Okay. All right. All right, man. Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh. But yeah, man. Like before walking out, the dude. No! Shit! God damn it! Oh! Ow! My hand! Damn it! Shit! Oh! I broke my new Oh! I broke my new fucking headphones. God damn it! Oh, it's real! It's real! It's real, my nigga!
What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we're actually messing up. This is a try not to get scared challenge, and honestly, I am not feeling that good about this. To keep it real with you. If you guys want to watch the original video, the link is in the description down below. So let go. So the rules is lights off. Oh no, man. I'm gonna have to keep the other light on so y'all can still see me. Come on, son. Don't even do me like this! What the hell? For some reason, clowns never scared me. Or Bigfoots. Or albinos. The hell? What the? Come on, man, I ain't with that freaky. Oh, hell no. 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 That just looks like rough butt stuff right there. Huh? Prison. I likes you. And I want you. These aren't going to be that scary. I immediately regret that. Ooh. That's not good. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, no. Oh. All right, man. I don't know about this one, bruh. I really don't. I really don't know that much about this one. Wish me luck. Holla. I don't do this, bro. Well, I did not make it far, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Lord knows I didn't. Make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD.
No mires, vamos. Victoria. No.
Oh, no. No. What it is, guys, it's your boy BlastphamousHD. Today, we're gonna be doing something that a lot of you guys have been requesting for a long time. Try not to get scared challenge. I just need to put a little bit of a disclaimer here. This is not gonna go good, so just know that. If you guys wanna watch original videos, the links will be in the description down below. Wish me luck, yo, cause I'ma need it. I'm already jumpy. doing too much. You're doing way too much. No. Really? Snacks? That's what you use this for? Really? Oh! That is possibly one of the most brilliantly shot, scary things I've ever seen, yo. Oh my God, bro, what do you do? What do you do? Nope. Nope. Oh, hell no. Nope. Run, Trick! Trick, run! No! No! Bruh. Why is homie rubbing on the car though? Like, is that like some type of, you know what I mean, freak nasty type of thing? He dropped the rubber or the car? Word? Really? Is middle-aged white women really doing this type of stuff? Yeah, cause you gonna blind them. Yep. I'm telling you right now, I don't think she's gonna make it, people. Oh no, don't bend down to get your keys. It's just like in look-see. Don't you do it. No. Alright, so this next one is called The Moonlight Man 2. This one was The Moonlight Man 1, and before this one was The Black Hole. I really could use some comfort food right about now. Damn. Oh, you about to rob a bank? Word? Ooh, that was close. Oh, bro, they even snatching white people. Run! Why do y'all always gotta check stuff out? When has anyone ever searched for something in a scary alley and come back with something other than just death? It don't happen. There's no reason to look for these things. You messing up, man. I guess I'll send like a teddy bear to your daughter or something. Oh, snap. Somebody got stabbed with a shoe. That's racist. I love how all of these people don't have peripheral vision. Not a silhouette or something. Oh no, man, I don't like that. I don't like none of this. I don't like this. Come on, bruh. Oh, bruh, the shoe. This one is called Mama. Well, I have to say we're off to a pretty bad start. I'm already not liking this very much. It's got a lot of paranormal activity written on it.
Mamá ha vuelto.
about it, this chick gonna have the nerve to have a goldfish as a weapon. Word? Really? So something jump out, you gon' goldfish him to death. Yeah. I don't do this. I don't do this. ¡Ah!
Victoria, no mires. Vamos. Victoria. No.
Oh, no. No. Well, that was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think I'm gonna go pray now. It's actually getting dark outside. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. There's a link in the description down below to all of these individual movies. Twizzles.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
Yeah!
What's that?
What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Okay, so look, peep game. If there's anything y'all been asking me for, y'all been asking me for more scary videos, okay? Now, at first I was like, hell no. But now I'm like, you know what? Only one. If y'all want another one, y'all better share this mug on Facebook. So, try not to get scared challenge number 1. All that I ask is that if I run, don't tell people I ran.
This is allegedly a video found on the deep web, in which a man sitting on a chair has his head covered by...
Go ahead and step on me if you want to. Watch what happens.
I'm getting water.
You'll catch 2 of them right across your lip.
What are you talking?
This one is the one piece. She keep doing. Yo, what? Man.
Scary.
Man,
Getting water.
You know I got man. Keep it up. Huh? I stabbed you with the sharp end of a basketball. Now think about that.
...a cloth, and body covered by a plastic bag. He makes some strange movements, and after a while, he suddenly covers his face...
What you moving for?
...with what viewers believe could be either vomit or feces. Either way, it doesn't look very pleasant. Take a look.
Bruh! What are you doing? Oh, it's doo-doo, baby! Oh, homie's eating doo-doo! It's doo-doo! Homie, bruh! Why is he putting it back in? Is he doing this on purpose?
Finally, he puts up a sign upside down that says, "What are you thinking?" Whereafter he looks to his right in an almost frightened way.
What am I thinking? I'm glad you're not at my house. That's what I'm thinking.
Is this someone being held hostage, or is it some sort of a surreal art strange looking face
Homie got problems, that's what that is.
can be seen.
It's really cold.
I probably should have watched the introduction to this one because
No information can be found about this.
Okay, yeah, that's a little scarier. Yep.
Video, so for now it remains a mystery. Lately I've received lots of comments of people saying they appreciate that I try to find more unknown videos for my caught on camera videos. Well, once in a while I do like to bring on an old classic that has never made an appearance on my channel before. I'm sure many of you have already seen.
Oh, also, if you guys want to watch the original video, the link is in the description down below. It leads to Sir Spook's channel. Make sure to go check him out and subscribe and whatnot. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't.
Seen the video titled Girl Ghost. In the video uploaded by Man's Baby, a ghost girl appears several times behind two girls playing around. First it appears in the top left corner of a door frame, then on the stairs, and then inside the house after the girls have run outside. Take a look.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
Yeah!
What's that?
It's just in the mouth, man. Man, you should have seen it. She came out of nowhere looking like the judge of Grudge. I done known you my friend. You still getting shot. I'm not doing it. You ain't no friend to me. You a friend of me?
Told you I seen something!
No. That's a fight.
Christy, no. I'm back going to close the
all of them, no?
What's this? See? What'd I say? Oh my god. What'd I say?
Yeah.
Ah!
You can have the house.
Oh, it's gone! No, shush. No. No! No!
The description says they've had weird stuff like this happen a lot in the house.
No.
Now let's take another look at all the sightings, slowed down and zoomed in.
Nah.
Do you think this was a fake or an actual ghost haunting the house?
Man!
Although the video is titled Mutant Animal Human Face Creature.
Okay, this one ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was not that bad. I saw the face and I was like, oh god, it's coming, but it's not. It wasn't this time. Go edit that joke out.
A video originally uploaded by Fox was titled A Furry Rebirthing and shows a man cutting off the legs of a mannequin doll, which he calls his daughter. He also says he's joined a special community online where all the cyberbullies hang out. He ends up attaching the head of the doll onto a toy cat while some very strange music plays in the background.
Well, it's obvious he's making himself his own human-sized portable pocket person. But he's smashing this doll, is what I'm saying. Get down.
He also attaches the legs onto his own legs and wobbles them around.
Told you so. I knew, dude. I know internet weirdos when I see it. You know what I'm saying? He just ran out of porn. Told you. Yeah, look at that.
I wish I was there.
Yeah, he just smashes. Yeah, he's doing too much.
The man working there was seemingly just doing what he usually does, work. But as he tries to slide a large door shut, it gets stuck. So he just leaves it be. When car lights then illuminate the door, a ghostly figure can be seen stuck between the two sliding doors. Take a look.
Even I ain't gonna fall for that one, yo. Come on, yo. That's not that bad. Nope, not that bad. Nope, not that bad. Meh. He be alright.
Was this the ghost of a former factory worker caught on surveillance camera? Or was it a hoax? From creepy YouTube channel Ben's Playhouse comes this disturbing video called hideandseek.mov, in which a strange creature is approaching the cameraman. When the video cuts to the next clip, we see a half-naked man with a mask on running away from us.
Nick, hold on now. Hey. No, we don't do that. You gonna catch 5 of them. Go ahead. I swear to God, I just punched myself in the face. Oh, that wasn't good. Really? That's what I do. Stuff jump out at me, I fight me, and still lose.
All videos on the channel are cryptic, and it would take quite the research to figure out the true meaning behind it all, something horror analysis channels have done before. Some have described this channel as the deep web of YouTube. And that was 7 scary videos.
You know what? That's really actually very scary. I'll give it that. I'll give him that one. That's actually pretty bad. I'll give him that. Yeah, so I think I passed. You know what I'm saying? I only got scared enough to nearly take out my own eyeball. But, you know, I can still see. So that means that we all in there. You guys want to watch the original video? Again, if you guys want to watch the original videos by Sir Spooks, the link's in the description down below. Check them out, subscribe. Twizzlers. Y'all done stuck around this long in this video, bro. I got a story for you guys, and I have not told this on YouTube yet. And it's a true scary story. Well, I almost got killed, so I guess you could kind of call it a scary story. But it is, guys. This is your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we are here to probably scare the crap out of ourselves. So this is Try Not to Get Scared challenge. I don't know how well this is gonna go, considering the story I listened to yesterday, like 2 of the stories out of these 9, they were pretty freaking scary as all crap. If you guys want to watch the original video, the link's in the description down below. It is by Corpse Husband. Let go.
This is something that happened to me about 2 years ago, but thinking about it still gives me chills. I used to live in a small town in rural Missouri with my mother and stepfather. Our house was a few miles outside of town and along an old state highway. We were pretty isolated out there, other than the occasional passing car or farm equipment. One day, I came home from a morning shift at work. I was pretty tired, so I immediately came in the front door and sprawled out on the couch. My mother and stepfather were preparing to go into town to visit a family friend, so I just started a movie and quickly drifted off to sleep. I must have been asleep for a couple of hours before I was woken up to the sound of my front door opening and closing. I laid silently, hoping to fall back asleep. I assumed it was just my parents returning from their visit. After a moment of silence, I heard an unfamiliar voice say, "Where is everybody?" My eyes shot open and I looked up to see a man standing over me. I have never seen this man before. He was tall and muscular, and he was wearing a white t-shirt with cut-off sleeves. He was also covered head to toe in blood. I jumped to my feet instantly. I had never been so scared in my life. Trying to rationalize, I asked, "Are you looking for my parents?" He stared at me for a moment and asked,
"This nigga's covered in blood. Do you want him to find your parents?"
Who I was. I replied by asking, Who are you and what the fuck are you doing in my house? He stared at me blankly. I thought I was going to be murdered. He kept talking incoherently and asking where everyone was. At this point, I had no idea who he was referring to. After about 5 minutes of nearly crippling fear, I realized that the blood that was all over his clothes and his face was his own. I glanced out the living room window toward the
That's not better. And how do you know that's his?
highway, and then I started to understand. In the drainage ditch in front of my house was a red pickup truck. I told the man to come with me and we went outside. Soon after we got near the truck, another vehicle pulled up. Apparently the man had been drunk driving and had driven his truck into the ditch. He was drunk and had a concussion from the wreck. He was so messed up that he thought that other people were in the truck with him before the wreck when, in fact, he had been alone. He had stumbled into the nearest house looking for help. The driver that had just pulled up drove the man to the hospital and, as far as I know, he was okay. Though I understand the situation now, I will never forget this. It was fucking terrifying.
Bro, that has to be one of the scariest things I've ever heard in my freaking life, dude.
A week or so before my 10th birthday, I walked to the corner store with a $5 bill and picked up a jar of ragu for my mom. On my way home, a man I'd never seen before fell in step with me and began talking. "Hi," he said cheerfully. "My name is Dr. Ramsey. I'm a pediatrician. Do you know what a pediatrician is?"
Rapist. That's what it sounds like.
Along silently, not replying and fervently hoping he would take that as a sign that he should leave me alone. Subtleties were not his strong suit, though, because he kept right on chattering. "Are your parents looking for a pediatrician for you? Of course, you're almost a big girl now. You'll be needing another kind of doctor soon, won't you?"
Oh no. Oh yeah, this sounds not good.
"That's okay though. They can still bring you to me until then. What's your name? You have beautiful hair. I was just on my way to get some suckers for the candy jar in my office. Do you like suckers?"
Apparently this story came out before Jared Fogle was caught.
Thankfully, we were nearing my house, so I ran forward up the back steps and in through the kitchen door. I didn't know it then, but that was just the beginning of a very long, very scary ordeal. It didn't take long after that for Dr. Ramsey to begin showing up. At first it seemed benign enough, at least to a kid. He would drive by nearly every day smiling and waving. I told my mom, who said maybe it was just on his way home from work. But then the phone calls began. My dad called me into the living room and sat me down. He asked about the day that Dr. Ramsey followed me home and if I talked to him. He said that I wasn't in trouble, but that I needed to tell him the truth. I told him no, and he asked if I was sure or if I could be forgetting something. I told him no again, and he frowned and then asked, "Then how does he know your name?" I didn't know. It turns out that wasn't all he knew. He knew my sister's name as well. Pretty soon, neither my sister or I were allowed to answer the phone. He called several times a day. At first, neither of us knew what he was saying. Then, one night, one of my brothers told us that he was telling my parents that he was going to hurt me. And later, my sister. Things got complicated after that.
Nobody calls the police?
My dad called the police, but as this was before there were any stalking laws, there wasn't a lot that they could do. They told my parents to call back if he, quote, tried anything. My dad then called a friend of his from back in the day who happened to be a cop. For the next month, my dad's friend escorted me to and from school. Suddenly, life as I knew it came screeching to a halt. I couldn't walk to school alone, I couldn't play outside, I couldn't walk to Super America, which is sort of like a 7-Eleven for those of you who don't know. When access to me was completely denied, things escalated. It was around this time he began threatening my sister as well. Then, one afternoon, my sister, 2 of my brothers, my mom, and I were in the kitchen. One of my brothers saw a glimpse of someone in the garage. They'd seen him too.
Y'all better have a gun in the house, bro.
Dr. Ramsey came bolting out of the garage, my brothers chasing after him. They ran all the way to Cherokee Park, where he lost them in the trees. My parents called the police again, but nothing came of it. The only information they had was a description and a name that was almost certainly fake.
Man, this is probably the scariest picture I've ever seen in my life.
A couple weeks later, we woke to find our dog hanging from the side porch. She was a gorgeous saddleback German Shepherd born the same day I was. We were all devastated. The cops said that there was no evidence it was him and ruled it accidental, but none of us believed that.
That sounds like the real police.
His phone calls became more informative in the meantime. He would talk about who was home and who wasn't. If my brother would say my dad was home, he would tell him who was really in the house. He would also talk about the house itself. About the window in the kitchen he could easily open with a knife from the outside even when it was locked. And about the French doors that connected the living room to the side porch and how the lock could be finagled from the outside if you jiggled it just right. That night, my dad put in some carpenter nails at the bottom of the French doors until he could get a new lock ordered. My parents had to go to a company event for my dad's work. My older brothers were at St. West roller skating rink. My sister was on the phone with her best friend, my little brother was on the floor asleep, and I was watching Devo on the midnight special with Wolfman Jack. And it was really late. Suddenly, the top of the French doors swung inward, and in the few milliseconds before the nails in the bottom caused them to snap back,
You mean to tell me somebody has broken into your house before with people in there, killed your dog, stalked and threatened your daughters, and you gonna leave them at home by themselves? Makes perfect sense.
could see his silhouette. My sister whipped the phone at the television and we ran up the stairs. About halfway up, we realized our little brother was still asleep on the living room floor. As quietly as we could, we slipped back down the stairs to get him. We all went into our bedroom and didn't turn on the light. This way we could see outside. We watched out the window for a while, and when we didn't find him, we crept down the hall to our brother's room to look. We looked down and could see someone standing at the back door. He knocked loudly. "What do you want?" my sister asked out the window.
Nigga! Why not just turn on the bedroom light, let him know that there's no adults in the house, and show him your hands so he knows you ain't got no weapons? Why not just do that? Why not just poke your butt in the air? Because that's what you're doing.
He stepped back and said, "Is this the Mercy residence? I have a pizza for delivery. Can you come to the door?" She scoffed at him, declaring she was not stupid. She could see he didn't have a pizza and she was calling the cops. He left. A short while later, my brothers returned home. We told them what happened and they walked around the yard looking for him. They came back in and things settled down. By now, we'd pretty much given up on calling the cops because it never helped. So we just went back in, each of us, except my youngest brother still asleep, carrying a knife from the kitchen just in case. Eventually, one of my brothers went into the kitchen to get a bowl of cereal. You know that sensation you get when you can just feel someone watching you? Yeah, he had that in spades. He kept looking around the kitchen through the doorway into the dining room at the windows. He didn't see anything, but he could still feel eyes on him, so he went closer to the door to try and see better. The kitchen lights were reflecting on the windows of the door, as it had 3 rows of 3 windows, so he still couldn't see. He stepped closer, then closer again, until he was right up to the door, then cupped his hands on either side of his head so he could see. There, on the other side of the window pane, was Dr. Ramsey smiling back at him. He turned to yell for my older brothers, but when he looked back again, he was gone. They went out again to look for him, but they didn't see him. The next night, we were at the table playing Crazy 8s, and my brother was restless. My sister asked him what was wrong, and he said he always felt like any minute now there would be a loud noise on a door or window. Almost immediately after he finished his sentence, boom, on the window right behind him. In the chaos, the 2 eldest ran out, but he was already gone. A couple weeks later, I was at school and we were outside on the playground during recess. I was swinging upside down when I saw that now familiar blue Ford Galaxy cruising by, moving slowly. There he was, smiling and waving. He called my name and I ran to the teacher and told her. The school had been told all about him and she took me inside right away and called my mom. That same day, my mom had gotten a call from the school office asking her to verify that my dad was picking me up, as he'd called to say that he was on his way. He wasn't. Not long after that, I woke up one night thirsty. I went down to the kitchen for a drink, and there, sitting alone in the dark, was my dad. On the table, a gun. He was tired of the police waiting until Dr. Ramsey tried something. He was tired of his children being terrorized. He was tired of being afraid every time he left for work that something would happen to us while he was gone. I sat with him for some time, watching, before he sent me back to bed. These events and many more took place over a period of around 18 months. Then, as suddenly as it began, it was over. He had vanished from our lives. The phone calls, the drive-by with the creepy waves, everything. For a long time, during and after the Dr. Ramsey days, I would have a reoccurring nightmare in which I would wake up to find him standing over me as I slept. It took a long time before I felt like a kid again. I found out years later that when he was calling, Dr. Ramsey would tell my parents that he was going to rape and kill me, and later my sister, and that there was nothing that they could do about it. I don't know what happened to him when he disappeared. I don't know if he was in a car wreck, locked in prison, in a coma, but sometimes I wonder if the wait ended for my dad when he was sitting in the darkened kitchen one night. I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to. And later, my sister, and that there was nothing that they could do about it. I don't know what happened to him when he disappeared. I don't know if he was in a car wreck, locked in prison, in a coma, but sometimes I wonder if the wait ended for my dad when he was sitting in the darkened kitchen one night. I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to.
These stories are some of the best creepypasta, true scary stories I've ever heard in my life. I don't know what I would do in that situation, man.
About a year ago, in my final semester in college, I worked at a department store in the mall. I didn't have a car yet, so I asked for day shifts because it was a 2-hour bus ride back home. So basically, if I had a closing shift, I'd get it done at 11 but not get home until 1 a.m. But sometimes I'd be given closing shifts, much to my annoyance since I had a 6:45 a.m. class and my mother's worry because who wants their kid on public transport that late? I mean, sometimes she could come and get me, but it'd be too much of a hassle to get my younger sisters out that late and such, so I never asked her. My managers, being the jerks that they were, gave me a week of closing shifts, knowing my situation. I was pissed, but whatever. One night, I had just finished my shift, got on the bus, sat in the back, and was minding my business when my iPod died. I was annoyed, but I just kept my earbuds in and occupied myself by playing a crossword on my phone. About 2 seats behind me, I hear these guys speaking Spanish. Now, my stepmother is Puerto Rican, so while I understand a fair bit of Spanish, I don't speak it. So I hear them talking, but I don't pay attention because it's rude to eavesdrop and all. That was until they say, "That black girl up there." Then my ears perk up. I keep my earbuds in so that they think I can't hear them and I continue listening. What they're saying is horrific. To paraphrase, they knew my stop, which was the second to last one before the bus gets back to the terminal, and while my stop is at the front of my neighborhood, it's got no streetlights, and at this time of night, it's empty. And to put it simply, they were planning on, quote, snatching that piece of ass up. I was about 20 minutes away from home, so I knew I had to act quickly. Since I knew they could see me, as they were 2 seats behind me, but like across if that makes any sense, I pretended to play on my phone, acting oblivious while I was actually texting my mom. I text her saying, "Mom, can you please meet me at the bus stop?" 5 minutes go by, but no answer. We're getting closer to my stop, so I decide to call her cell phone. No answer. I call the house phone and she finally answers. It's about 12:30 a.m., so she was sleeping. I try to talk as calm and cheerily as I can. This was our conversation. "Hey Mom, did you get my text?" No, what's up?" "Oh, I sent you a picture of these jeans I'm gonna order online when I get some." I really need your opinion, so I really need you to go look since the sale ends at 1 a.m. She gets the hint that I need her to look at her cell phone, so I say goodbye and hope for the best. We get to my stop, and thank God I see my mom's car. I pick my shit up and hightail it off the bus. I don't even look behind me to see if they're following me. I jump in the car and tell my mom to just go. I look in the rear view and I see the guys just staring at the car. The next morning, I called my job and told them I quit. No more public transport for me. Thanks to my stepmom for teaching me Spanish, and thanks to my mom for getting the hint. I hope I never see those creepy, weird Spanish-speaking guys again.
If y'all done stuck around this long in this video, bro, I got a story for you guys, and I have not told this on YouTube yet. And it's a true scary story. Well, I almost got killed, so I guess you could kind of call it a scary story. It happened on the bus, just like this. So, back in the day, I used to live on Maryland Parkway and Tropicana. And I used to take the 109 bus, like, every day. And since it's only a 15-minute wait for that bus, like, it wasn't really that bad, even in the summertime. My little brother KT used to do YouTube videos too. Me and him were on that bus. This was like about a good 10 years ago. He's probably like 24 or something. So we're gonna say he was like 14 at the time. So I was probably like 22. Me and him, we get on the bus and we're walking to the back of the bus. And for some reason on this day, the bus is crowded as all living hell. You already know when the bus is that crowded, you have to push past people to get all the way to the back so that they can fit more people onto the front. Out of nowhere, this gangbanging type of dude, he yells out, "Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, cuz? Don't make me slap you, nigga." You know, I turn around to see who's about to get slapped. I'm like, oh snap, world star, this is a fight. I turn around to see my little brother like standing face to face with this dude who's noticeably way older than him, right? But the guy was like a gangbanger, a do-rag wearing type of dude. The guy was sitting in his seat and my brother trying to move past him accidentally stepped on his shoe. For me, I don't like to fight, but you know what I mean? It's my little brother. I'm not gonna have some dude coming at him sideways or, you know, like trying to fight my little brother. So, you know, damn that. I asked the guy, yo, like, what's wrong? And the dude's like, no, man, this little nigga just stepped on my shoes. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, man. No, man, you get slapped out here, cuz. I'm like, yo, like, that's my little brother. And he's like, I don't give a shit who it is. Nigga, I'll slap you too. I'm angered in this situation because he's talking like this to me and my brother. So I'm a little bit mad. So I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Bro, you got a problem with my little brother. You got a problem with me. What's up? He's got his backpack on top of him. He's sitting in his seat. I take a step close to him to let him know, yo, man, you ain't gonna talk to me and my little brother any type of way, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit's cool, but, you know, don't get it twisted. He's like, oh, word? Oh, word, you got a problem like that? And I'm like, well, what's up? Yeah, I got a problem. What's up? Homie reaches into his pocket and pulls out a leather glove and puts on the leather glove. And I'm thinking, like, you need to wear a glove to fight? Nigga, we ain't about to dance battle, bro. Like, what you need a glove? What you need a glove for? You ain't Michael Jackson. So then I kind of got my answer. He then takes the hand that he just put the glove on and reaches into his open backpack and pulls out a pistol. And not a pistol, not just any pistol. It probably has to be one of the biggest handguns I've ever seen in my life. He doesn't point it at me, but he holds it in his hand and he has it in his lap. And he's like, what's up now? I did what any real nigga would do in that situation. Immediately started to apologize. I ain't like start crying and none of that, you know, oh man, please, nah. You know what I mean? Like, it's really weird, man. Like, I don't know, like growing up in the type of areas where I grew up at, you kind of, I don't know, it's weird. You kind of get this weird steel about you. You know what I mean? Because like if you cry and freak out or whatever, man, you know what I mean? You kind of escalate the situation in a way. But if you stay calm, cool and collected, the person that you're dealing with kind of stays a lot more calm, cool, and more collected. You feel me? So, you know, I'm just standing at the dude in his eyes, man. My little brother, he's freaking out. KT's freaking out. He's behind me, man. I don't think he started crying, but honestly, I don't remember because I wasn't looking at him. I just remember him freaking out when he saw the gun. So I'm just like, look, man, this is my little brother. You know what I mean? I know what the type of person you is. If somebody was trying to have a situation with somebody you cared about, you would do the same thing I did. It's my little brother. We don't want no problems. We don't want no trouble. You know what I mean? I just can't have somebody coming at my little brother like that. You know what I mean? I know you being the type of person you is, you understand. But I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't even that serious. We don't want no problems. You know what I mean? We cool. The only reason why no one else on the bus noticed is because number one, it was crowded, and number two, we didn't really raise our voices that much. Like when he pulled it, I didn't raise my voice, and he didn't raise his voice either. And I think me being so calm and collected towards him, he kind of understood, like, bro, I ain't willing to lose my life over someone stepping on my shoe. Like, it's not even that serious. So he put the gun away. That's not where the story ends, though. It gets more interesting, if you can call it that. Tell me why this white guy who had 3 kids with him, you know, he looked like the basic stay-at-home deadbeat dad. Wife beater, you know, basketball shorts. So for some reason, I guess my little brother bumped into him too. And since he was bigger than my little brother, he started trying to bang on my little brother too. But the crazy shit is that before I could say anything to this guy, the dude who pulled his gun earlier jumps. Like literally jumps up and gets in the guy's face. It's funny because, you know, I'm walking towards the dude and the homie look at me like, nah, bro, I got this. And I'm like, do you? Dude turns back around towards the dude, slaps the dog mess out of homie in front of his 3 kids. The 3 kids start screaming their eyes out, please don't hurt my dad, even though the dude was starting to mess. But one thing that's really funny about a lot of people who are down to fight other people, they're only down to fight people smaller than them. And if they ever get into a situation with somebody who's gonna fight them back on fair ground, they freak the hell out. Like they just become a female for the most part. Because that's what this dude did. He was literally hiding behind his children. And the kids are standing in front of him. Please don't hurt my dad. Please don't hurt my dad. I'm pretty sure the guy wasn't gonna shoot him, but he was gonna dig up in that ass. And the only reason why he didn't do it was because of the guy's kids. Story doesn't finish there either. This is funny shit. And this is relatable because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen this happen or maybe even gone through it. So the guy is as quiet as a mouse because he doesn't want to get beat the hell up, right? He's using his kids as a shield because he's scared. And the dude who pulled the gun is consistently talking that ish to the dude. Yo, man, Lord, wow, man, you like your kids is here, nigga. Ow, fuck out, now, you don't even play with me, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you, pussy, bro? And the dude didn't say nothing. White dude just had his kids. Oh God. Y'all ever saw somebody on a roller coaster and the whole time the dude is just waiting for it to end? Please, God, please. Like that's what this dude was like. Bruh, tell me why. White dude finally gets to his stop. Him and his kids get off the bus. At this point, it was so loud that everybody on the bus was paying attention, but nobody had the balls, including me, to step up and tell the dude to calm down. No one knew he had a gun except for me. That's the biggest reason I wasn't willing to say nothing, but also this dude tried to bully my little brother. Good luck, nigga, I ain't got your back. Hey, I never forget this shit. Guy gets on the sidewalk. He waited until the doors closed. The bus doors, so the bus is about a good second and to pull it off. And the dude goes ballistic. Now that he's safe, he knows that the guy can't get off the bus because the bus is already moved. Dude starts picking stuff up and throwing it at the bus, trying to kick the bus, yelling and screaming like he was gonna do the most. So somehow me and the dude on the bus with the gun became good friends. And that is how I met Randy. Randy's never pulled a gun on me, I'm joking. But me and that dude, we did talk for like the rest of the bus ride. We were cool. You know what I mean? We were cool. We had a cool little conversation for the rest of the bus ride or whatever. It was crazy. You guys are welcome for the scary story, but back to these scary stories though. If you guys want to hear more of my crazy life stories, bro, I've told like 100 of them. I'm gonna leave a link to a playlist in the description. Back to the scary stuff.
A few years back, my girlfriend and I, having hiked several other parts of the Appalachian Trail, decided we wanted to give the southern portion of Virginia's trail a shot. It's about 166 miles long and runs through George Washington and Jefferson National Forest from Roanoke County to Pearlsburg and Giles County. No. This is definitely one of the more remote and less traveled parts of the trail, which is exactly what we were looking for. We gathered our gear and made our way to the start of the Virginia Creeper Trail to begin our journey. We had planned our journey to end at Damascus and figured that by the time we got there, we would be more than ready to get home to our own beds. It was early October and the changing of the leaves and colors were amazing. The air was crisp and cool. It was pretty much perfect hiking weather with beautiful scenery. The majority of the trip was pretty uneventful, just your typical hike. But our last couple of nights is where things got weird. On this portion of the trail, you're supposed to camp on the trail or a designated shelter. We didn't really want to run into any other people and didn't want anyone coming up on us in the middle of the night. So we decided to ignore those suggestions and find our own little spot off the trail. A little searching around, and we found a spot a little ways off the trail in the middle of a small clearing.
This just sounds like the plot from the latest Blair Witch movie, which isn't good.
We set up camp, cooked some food, talked for a while, then snuggled up and went to sleep for the night. Somewhere around 2 a.m., I was awoken by my girlfriend shaking me awake and telling me,
"Get your gun. Someone is outside walking around our tent."
She informed me that she woke up to what sounded like someone right outside of the tent running a knife or something along the side while circling us. When hiking, I carry a 1911 and a judge with me. After all, you never know exactly who or what you might run into when on such a long hike in a remote location.
That is the realest shit she ever wrote.
I got the judge out of my pack, and then we sat silently, listening for any sounds. A few minutes of nothing but the breeze blowing through the trees, and then I heard it. Snapping and crunching noises, someone or something walking in the woods behind our tent. I got the flashlight and silently made my way out of the tent. Our fire had went out, so it was nearly pitch black, illuminated by only the dim glow of the October moon. I told my girlfriend to stay put while I checked it out. I didn't flick the flashlight on right.
Yeah, nigga, damn that. If we in the tent, out in the wilderness, it's middle of the night, I hear some shit outside, I am secure enough in my masculinity to hand her the pistol and have her go check it out. Survival of the fittest.
Right away, so as not to give away that I was out of the tent and have it become a shining beacon of my location. Instead, I waited to hear more noises. After a few minutes, I heard another snap, crunching, and cracking. It sounded like it was bipedal based on the way the steps were paced. I turned on the flashlight and flooded the area with light. I thought I saw someone move behind a tree. I yelled out and told them to go away and that I was armed. I kept the light on the area with my gun drawn and slowly approached towards the area where I thought I saw the figure. Then, from my right, I hear what sounds like someone running away through the woods. I spin and face my light that way, and then from the original spot hear who or whatever it was there take off into the woods. There's no way I'm giving chase, so I return to the campsite. I tell my girlfriend about what happened, and I end up sitting guard outside the tent in the darkness until daybreak.
Bro, I'm shooting. No remorse, bro. I don't give a shit. That's just real about black culture in general, nigga. You scare me bad enough, you just get shot or beat the hell up. And you can't convince me that it's my fault. Y'all ever had some shit like that happen? Somebody starts some shit with you, and then when they find out that they don't want the problem that they just created, then they try to treat you like you're the problem for defending yourself, for them starting to try to fight you? Nigga!
In the morning, I looked around a bit for signs of who or whatever it was, and I discovered a boot print in some soft, moist dirt not far from our tent. It wasn't mine, and it wasn't my girl's. This really freaked me out as it confirmed that someone, perhaps more than one, was skulking around our tent in the dark. I kept it to myself because I didn't want to freak my girl out any more than she already was.
Smart.
At this point, we were pretty deep in and still had 2 days left. That day, we walked a little faster than normal and covered as much ground as possible.
Y'all didn't leave after that? Oh, okay, never mind. You stupid. You stupid.
When it came time to set up camp, I found a spot near a cliff where we could place the tent in a small overhang and prevent anyone from coming up behind us. The whole day up to this point, I had a feeling we were being followed. I had no confirmation of this, as I hadn't seen or heard anyone else, but it was just a gut feeling. We set up camp and made some food, and then retreated to the tent. I gave my girl the 1911, and I kept the judge right next to me, and I assured her that if I slept at all, it would be with one eye open. After a while, she drifted off to sleep, and I stayed awake listening to the sounds of the woods at night. I was awake for a few hours, just waiting to see if anything was going to happen. At some point, I guess my exhaustion caught up with me, and I drifted off. I awoke sometime later to what sounded like someone going through our stuff outside the tent. I grabbed my gun and woke my girlfriend, shushing her to be quiet. From the faint glow of the fire, I could see someone's silhouette against the tent. There really was someone out there. I yelled out to them something along the lines of, "We are armed, get the fuck out of here." They dropped what they were doing and bolted. I came out of the tent, gun drawn and ready to shoot someone. Our stuff was strewn all about. They had rummaged through quite a bit of our stuff. I walked to the edge of the woods in the direction whoever was out there had fled. There was a creek nearby, and I walked to the edge where there was a small trail running alongside it. Down the creek, I could see a light. It looked like a lantern the way it flickered. Then I saw 3 more emerge from the other side of the woods. I told my girlfriend to start packing up whatever she could and that we were leaving now. We packed up everything of value, left the tent and a few other items, and headed back onto the trail in the middle of the night. I kept hearing people talking off in the woods and hearing branches snap for quite some ways. I kept looking behind us every few seconds to make sure nobody was coming up on us. It was completely nerve-wracking. If something...
First of all, your biggest mistake was letting these niggas know you had a pistol. I'm looking as defenseless as possible. I want y'all to show me what y'all was gonna do to me if I was just some random defenseless dude out here. When I've ascertained the information that I want of what y'all was gonna do with me, if it's grimy enough, now you getting shot, nigga. Nah, there's no remorse.
Happened, we were still a long ways from anywhere and quite literally on our own, since we hadn't seen another hiker the entire time we'd been out there. I really felt we were in serious danger. We had been walking for quite some time when I heard something in the woods behind us. As we rounded a corner, I turned around and saw someone step out onto the trail and just stand there watching us. It was just as the sun was coming up and there was barely any light, so I couldn't
I'd have shot that nigga.
Pick out any features. It was just the silhouette. I stopped and looked at them for a sec and asked them who they were and what they wanted. They just stood there, silently watching us, and then turned and walked back into the woods. We picked up the pace and kept going, looking back every so often. We didn't see them again, but my gut told me that they were still there for quite a ways. We eventually reached the end of the trail and got to where we had parked my girlfriend's car, extremely exhausted. We made it out of the Virginia woods without becoming a meal for a clan of cannibalistic inbred hillbillies, which is what I pictured happening in my head the whole time. I have no idea who they were or what they wanted. Maybe it was just someone messing with us? Or maybe it really was a clan of deformed hillbillies who were hunting us. I'll never know because I will not be returning to find out.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a whole lot longer than my videos usually are. If you guys want to watch the rest of this video, the link is in the description down below. It leads to Corpse Husband's channel. Make sure to go check him out, subscribe. If you guys want to check out some of my crazy life stories, I have a link in the description leading to that playlist. I have a ton of crazy stories leading from trying to have sex with girls who aren't trying to have sex with me back, which that doesn't sound good now that I think about it. You know what I mean? Me getting shot at and, you know, fights and all of this stuff. You know, growing up in the projects, I got a ton of them. But yo, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. This is your boy BlastphamousHD.